Is it me? Is it a lot more sunny, a lot more brighter in Spain, even in the game? The grass is definitely browner, isn't it? It really looks like it's a lot brighter here. I'm getting an urge to put some suntan lotion on for some reason. Also looks dusty. Cars are constantly dusty. Won't you clean your car? We would, but the sun keeps evaporating the water. We've got no water. If I just said that while we're driving past the river or something, just prove me wrong. Just to ruin the pathetic joke. Oh, brilliant. Come on, I need to get over. Get out of my way. Good idea. You let me go through this way. You will sit there and I'll... Come on, hurry up, hurry up. I was just a bit worried then. Actually, that happened last time we were in Spain, eh? My ability to hit the arms. Was unparalleled to anyone else. Second to none. There goes a loan. Still no one coming in with any money. Still got 7 hours to go. What are we, 4:30? Well, that's not looking good, isn't it? We've only done what? Well, literally 3 hours and 10 minutes. We've got another half an hour. It would be less if I wasn't underwater trucks, obviously, because I'd be going at 92 kilometers an hour. So every hour I'd be 2 kilometers closer than I am now. How's the fuel situation? Hang on, let's zoom in on the dash. We've got about, what, a quarter of a tank left? Which is roughly that button. No, that button, there we go. 435 Ks. No, we're definitely going to need fuel. Alright, sooner the better then. Oh, now the map tells me to get in the other lane as soon as I move over here.
Keep left.
No, I have kept left. I saw you. What are you doing, moron? Get back into that lane indication that you had on the map there, GPS, so... I did. Gee, the brakes on this thing's good. Mind you, brakes on any low speed seems pretty good, doesn't it? Fuel station, fuel.
Keep left.
Porta de Barcelona.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
You
Turn right.
do whatever you want to do. There it is up there. It's just whether the actual place
Route.
the pump is, that's the only thing. Over there. Had a feeling it was on that side, but it still went down this side. Right. I actually need to stretch a little bit before we start the start the fueling up. Chest is a bit sore for some reason too. I have no idea why. Right, 437. Yeah, we'll be all right. The interesting thing is trying to figure out what we're going to spend that extra 29 grand on. Well, mind you, we bought this one for 200 grand. Sure we can come up with something. Unless... What level am I at? Am I at level 25 yet in this? Because I am, if I am, I might be able to get that paint job I wanted for this truck. Which would be ironic, especially since where we are and what the paint job's for, and I've already discussed it today too. Where the paint job comes from. 24 at the end of this one? No, it's long enough to go skip all the way to 30, isn't it? Run out loud. I wanted to get into 12th gear, jump out and have a look at the scenery, but then a corner came up, and we all know what I'm like with corners, being outside and trying to look at the scenery. Oh, I knew you were going to do that. I was in front of you too. Seriously. I had a feeling that that car was going to do that. I looked, because of that, I looked in my wing mirror to see if it was there. I couldn't see it. But that is just ridiculous. That really gets up my nose. I'm not going to lie, I'm getting really annoyed with the constant fines and everything in this, in ETS. The stupidity things for crashes. You. tempted, but I've already spent enough.
Keep left.
I really wonder how much money I would actually have if it wasn't for that stupidity in this game. Especially when you had no idea which lane I was going to go, which booth I was going to go into. Mind you, it's the programming, it's not actually the AI per se, it's the AI programming is the issue. I should be mad at the AI, I should be mad at the AI programmer. It's 6 years to sort it out. Yeah, well, I might put the realistic fines mod back on. I took it off this. And I seem to be getting more fines and stuff and speeding tickets than I did before. But yeah, I might, well, no, I can't really stick it back on because it gives it an advantage in it, per se. Not that it's worked any, but I mean, it's... Most of the mods are not actual gameplay affecting the gameplay in the way you make money and stuff, just where you can go in certain bits and pieces. But that one, I mean, I've got the AI one for this, which changes the traffic behavior, but also stops you from getting fined as much because there's less cops around. But that's on both of them, so I'm fine with that as long as it's evens. But the more realistic mod, fines mod, I don't think there's one for ATS, which means I get either paid less or more. I don't actually know. Maybe I get charged more on fines. Right, anyone want to come in? You? No? Yeah, figured it out. Good for you, sunshine. I don't trust that car to the right of me. We are miles away, hopefully. Yeah, same. That's what I'm saying, eh? For both games, if I had it for both games, I'd be fine with it. But pretty much everything's even. I mean, yes, there's more mods on this, and basically it's... You just get a little bit more Jazzy Cat mods, like 1 or 2, which is just the traffic. Obviously gives you real brands and stuff. I've got the same Jazzy Cat cargo things in military, the railway, and overweight or oversized, whatever it is. I know you're going to pop right out in front of me. So everything's the same there, so I got those choices for cargoes to take. I've got the R&R mod on, which gives me more cargoes for both of them. I have, what else? I do have a lot. Oh yeah, I've got the billboards and gas stations and all that, but that's all aesthetic, isn't it? But then again, I've got an ATS, I've got one mod that does it all. All 3, what I've got here for 3 mods, I think, unless I found it for this one as well. I can't remember. Don't think I did. But nothing to affect the money, really. Which is the only thing that would be, you know, the big thing. As long as, like, if I had to do a mod like that, I need it for both. The train, the train! Apparently it's braking too, I can hear it brake. I think. What it's braking for, I don't know. Probably AI traffic. Well, maybe one of the AI traffic changed lane, and that lane just happened to be the railway tracks. He was never going to stop, was he? It's weird, they're worse down here in Spain. I'm sure of it. Right, 4 hours to go, 300 kilometers. 13 minutes left in the stream, technically. We're getting closer to the equator, but the grass is getting greener. You can definitely see the difference in graphics as far as the road and everything's concerned in Spain, eh? So, now the question is, are they working on that now for the rest of the countries? Or are they going to release Russia first, then start rolling out updates for the different locations? Because there's a big difference, especially in the way you can really see it in the road, the texture of the road and the quality of the graphics of the road. I was thinking I changed lanes because, yeah, that was going to happen. And I thought, you know, there'll be a toll booth straight away and I'll have to try and put myself. Am I going to overtake you? Looks like I might, actually. I might be able to get round you. And I'm catching up to that one there as well. I've got to keep an eye out for toll booths. So. Oh, we'll stick in the middle lane. There's no eagles on this trip. So you get that reference. We've got a life in the middle lane. Just to help you out a bit.
Keep left.
I ain't going to lose my mind driving down here. Well, I gave away here plenty of clues. as to what I was referring to about the eagles. And then by chance, if you're interested, it's just their song Life in the Fast Lane. Have we had any income? No, because we were at 180, weren't we, when we're down to 178. In fact, we were at 185 before the bank gave me a call and said, "Hi, we want to go out to lunch. Can you lend us some money that we'll keep forever, while still charging you interest on the other money we want to borrow back from you." You need to speed up, buddy.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I would if this thing would speed up a little. And yeah, why don't you slow down? Because you knew I wanted to get in here, didn't you?
Exit right.
Oh, look at that backdrop. Oh, that's why he slowed down, because the speed limit slowed down.
Go straight on.
Stick your head out of the closed window. I was wondering if we'd been this way before. None of it looks familiar. Except for the road, obviously, because it looks the same everywhere, but... Oh, somebody, come on, somebody come up with some money. All of you just suddenly finish your jobs and throw me in 100,000. Yeah, no, yeah, I've noticed that I've been here according to the map. I just don't remember any of it. Doesn't look any familiar. And we've probably done this trip a few times. Is that one of those poor, I'm a poor gangster Mercedes? That they drive in Europe?
Keep left.
Looks like it. So you're a BMW then? Confusing? What do you mean, Mike? So you're a BMW then? if you're asking if I prefer BMW